Okay, so real quick, this is kind of what you can look for, and this is what I've been theory crafting a lot of basically since last night. So, let's start with oil, even though, you know, ban it. Okay, so bear with me. You're getting buy side delivery. You get a turtle soup here. Your invalidation is here. Pushes up, last down close candle. Great. Market continues. Beautiful. Perfect. You get the same thing again. FVG, turtle soup. This is your line in the sand as of right now. You push up, get a high. You turtle soup this. Again, this is well during London, so no one's awake. Well, not no one, but you're not awake right now for this anyways. So as you're waking up and going into New York, which is like 9 a.m. open, you're getting BPR/FVG on retrace. You're getting a SIBI on your retracement down, even though your line in the sand is still here or here. You then have your turtle soup, which is this, now being broken down. So even if you want to use this to be early, saying this is a turtle and FVG on retrace, and this is of course a turtle here, that's fine. This is your shift down here anyways. You get 2022 style, SIBIs, all that good stuff, yay, phenomenal. Okay, so now you're actually going lower, so now what? Bearish invalidation, bearish invalidation. The turtle soup high is your invalidation for the entire range. Forget the PD arrays. Forget the PD arrays for a second. Use the actual turtle soup range for invalidations. So if we're going to be doing that and playing that rule, high, low, low that broke the high, broken here, close below, net shift. Okay, great. There's a turtle soup here, so we can trail from this high to now here. Turtle soup again, we can trail from this high to now here. Or RITH theory, which is like the, the SIBI retracement, rebalance, intermediate term high. Again, same thing, rebalance, intermediate term high, and all that good stuff there. And then you get, of course, the classic FOMO close, immediate crush, because you're on south side of the curve still. Even though you're like here. Hammer, immediately crushed. So now you're been bearish, and now you're completely collapsing through. Great. Go down to 3 minute. What are you looking for? Up close support. SIBI's holding. Now, here's where I made my mistake, and this is why I'm talking about it so much. I was looking at I came to or CL at like 10:30 after Nasdaq already had made a run and I exited, but we're gonna switch to that afterwards. But anyways, so we're basically here. If we're gonna be doing the same logic, this is our bearish invalidation. We get it now from here to trail for turtle, trail to turtle, trail turtle, trail turtle, trail turtle, even though it's an RITH. Same idea. Okay, great. And again, no up close is being broken whatsoever. Same thing here, RITH. So this is my invalidation high right now. I cannot be bullish until this high is broken. So when you're looking at something like this down here, and even what I was saying, I'm just thinking, okay, sell the whole. Tom H collapse, sell the whole, and go for it. Ends up doing that. All fine and dandy. Now, same thing. Up close candle support. FAG and retrace. Turtle. Get the same thing here. This is now our current range. Even though you receive and you get a turtle soup here and you get CSD back up, this is still your bearish invalidation for your actual range. You're using the range of the turtle soup to invalidate anything and to not get caught on an internal sweep. Get rid of this. An internal sweep or anything like it. Because again, even if you want, slap a dealing range up, this is just retracement up to order block that's resting here. You then get turtle soup right there. And then even if you wanted to play the net shift game and say this is your break here, that's fine. You shift back here anyways. Or if you really want to, you shift back through here knowing that all of this is already balanced. And this is literally just internal run, slowly retracing, balancing the range, so when it hits the order block, it can rifle through it. So the bearish invalidation was never hit whatsoever. So you can keep farming that range. And then you can keep farming it and keep farming it. You end up getting a FVG here. slash BPR if you really want to go there. But again, same exact logic. Invalidation high is going to be the turtle soup up here after we make this new low. We're bearish until this is broke. All this literally copy paste. Push down, slow retracement, internal. Yes, these are bullish turtle soups to go up. The market is going to make turtle soups in the direction it needs to go. I'll say it again. It's going to make turtle soups in the direction it needs to go as well, even if it's a retracement. Even if it's a retracement, it's going to stop out longs on its retracement upwards. You then get your CSD, FVG on retrace because you get a SIBI here. So even again, you're back bearish on this fractal, even though your range high is still never broken. You're bearish the entire time, and you're still bearish. Same exact thing. If this is your new range, RITH is here, still never broke. Literally copy paste, same thing. Turtle soup lows to retrace. But because it's all balanced and all good, Thor can get all killed. And even if you want to be early, notice turtle soup on failure swings, sleeping out failure swings, SIBI, failure swings, up close candle, fully supporting price. So again, you can keep trailing where your turtle soup and your invalidation is to farm your range. And then you just keep playing that direction until it literally stops working. And even this, same exact thing here. Up close candle, push down, get another up close and pushes down again. Okay, great. Last up close candle, this is our range, and look, literally the same thing. It's happening in front of this right now, literally live. Last up close for the range, pushes down, great. That's fine. CSD up, sure. But again, to where? Just the order block. Literally the thing I was telling Chill about on like oil on like the 2 hour. Literally just internal run, or I should say NASDAQ 4 hour technically. Same exact thing. All you're doing on this move is just to retrace to this last up close on the order block. That's it. That's literally its whole purpose. So when you get those, for one, when you get those extended moves, it's just to retrace back up to there for an internal run. This is that exact same logic, now down to a 1 minute / 3 minute, or intraday 3/5 minute, whatever. But again, same logic. The invalidation for the bearish range was never broke at all, ever. It has not, literally has not broke yet the entire time since the delivery has shifted net bearish, which if you're early and you can see it, great. You can shift up here. That's fine. If you want to play the rules, fine. You shift here at 8 o'clock, 8:20, 8:30, and then start farming the range afterwards. But again, invalidation, boom, boom, boom. Never once broke and still hasn't broke yet. And it's 2 o'clock. Now, let's go to NASDAQ and do the same thing. What was I looking for going into the actual morning? Forget this order block for a minute, because that's not hindsight, but was what I was looking for before. So same thing with the net shift logic idea and everything like that. We were already talking about how... We were already talking about how all of these lows here were just stacked, filled, bought, and good. It is only here where, again, you can actually point out your net shift. If you want to say bodies for CSD and you want to go Kish / semi advanced, that's fine. But if we're going to play the rules, let's do that then. Let's play the rules. High that broke the low. You can say this is an RITL that closed below, and this is now your bearish order block trade back up into, which you should have. But even if you didn't, and you didn't want to be early and you want to wait for, say, this low or this low to be broken, it gets broken here well past London, so you're asleep. Well through London, you're asleep. Plot out midnight open. What do you also get? Let me clear all this, actually. Let's clear all this. Midnight open, even just going into the morning, you have a turtle soup through London with a close below FVG. So right alone, 2022 already. Bullish turtle soup completely failing. So again, you can have this be your order block in hindsight afterwards, that's fine. But that should be your protected high. Turtle soup again, protected. So now this is our range. Even though you, just like earlier, you push and make a new low first before doing anything, it's just an internal run to make another push afterwards. just to come up to the last order block, these last 3 up close. Just an internal run. You'll push external. You'll literally swipe out external, retrace back up to the order block, and then make a new low afterwards. It's just this is literally just to generate sell side. This is to generate extra sell side for longs to sell into. You're only going to sell into longs and generate extra sell side to expand into it. Again, bearish range regardless here, never broke. We trade through, we got pre-New York, same idea. If this is our protected high, range high, range low is right here. Same thing, push the range low out first, that's fine. But that you can't be bullish. You can't have like full bullish until your intermediate term or your bearish invalidation is actually broke. You shouldn't be. So come at 945 and also just 930 Judas in general. If this is our range high here for bearish invalidation, yeah, we close above it on a 3, but like, come on, let's be real here. Think classic power, a 3, London high day, NYOTE. So just that alone. And then you push up again, and then you get CSD down. But again, if we're looking at a 15, yeah, it closes above on a 3 for a couple candles. On a 15, it just wicks. Literally just wicks above. So the bearish invalidation that we had was never broke. Ever. At all. And now you're generating double bottom here. When you're on, no matter what, you have to acknowledge you're on the sell side of the curve here. Bearish invalidation never broke. Even if you didn't want to use this and you wanted to wait for this to be an internal run, this London high was never broke. It was never touched. The turtle soup high was never touched. This one, yes, it got touched, but no close above, nothing. Just literally sweeps it. So again, you draw this out, push down, again, purge the range low, retracement all through this for an internal run to then expand through it. This is the exact same thing here. It just formed a double bottom first. That's the only difference. Same thing what we just looked at 4-hour chart. Same thing we just looked at oil on 2-hour. So now, let's follow the delivery. Let's farm the range. Okay, this is our invalidation high. This can now also be our invalidation high. Now we're actually going short, and now we're selling into it. And this is where I'll admit I scuffed because I sold early being scared. So I'm not perfect yet. Anyways, net shift, same thing. Even if you want to play high that broke the low, turtle soup style, there you go. There's your shift 2022, FVG, there it is. Hindsight, yes, KYS. Now, let's follow the range again. If this is your high, that's invalidation, up close support, nothing at any point whatsoever. Also, shout out to the hammer, immediate crush, by the way. At no point did anything at any point get broken bullish, or I should say bearish invalidation getting hit. At no point did it happen whatsoever. Up close, Sibby sits there, crushes again. 2 hammers, crushes it immediately. That's another video. FVG just reloads into it. Again, just more internal, but same idea. If this is your up close here, your order block, at what point does it get hit? It doesn't. It just keeps continuing, collapses. Same thing here. So again, you can trail your invalidation all the way through this. Either using turtle soups or just Sibbies getting reloaded or even just your order block holding. At no point did anything ever break bullish whatsoever. There's zero argument for it. And this is what I'm talking about with the terms like farming the actual range. You just get another FVG, again, just internal run. Yes, you're going to sweep out lows to retrace. That's fine. But your bearish invalidation, turtle soup on failure swing, so this is a fractal turtle soup, at no point was it ever broken or touched. It didn't get touched, which is fine, but at no point was it ever broken either. It was just an extreme case. Turtle soup, new low, FVG continue. Again, same logic. Up close support, up close supporting. Because you're already drawing through this range, there's no need to come really above even this or even into this breakaway here. This is a breakaway, by the way, just because of all the balancing prior, and then this is price leaving it. No need to come to there. That's why it only comes up to this one. Just to the last up close candle that's actually needed. The lowest point at which buy side is delivered. Keeps going lower, 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 lower. At no point is anything actually broke. Even this right now, we're gonna do two. We might have two in a video just for the memes. But again, this is your order block up here. Pushes down, turtle soups this, fine. This can be your invalidation. But again, purge range low first, that's fine. Then retrace. Deep retracement, but again, look at the order block. Nothing closed above it. You can really nitpick this if you want to, but if you look on some probably like a 5, it probably doesn't even touch it. Barely gets above it, but again, the RITH that's on the SIBI right here. Oops, that was the wrong button. The RITH that's filled on the SIBI, it sweeps it, that's fine, but no closure whatsoever. None. Literally none. Order block is, by definition, still holding, and then going lower. So, this is the whole farming range idea and like what it's going to eventually boil down to. And again, I, even myself, did not follow it well enough. Even though, yeah, I caught the shorts here, I rode it to like 1030. Like 1030, 1040 on the new low. But again, if you're just going to follow the rules, farm the range, at no point was anything ever touched or broken. And I'll be honest, this going hammer right now is probably going to FOMO crush. You also have, even if you wanted to be bullish for whatever reason, FEG on retracement. Why on earth are we going long when you have a SIBI on retracement? So. And then there's your immediate crush that took 2 candles afterwards. But we're going to sit here and watch that. But again, same thing. What's going to be your bearish invalidation? RITH. Trail it. That's fine. If it makes an equal spot, that's fine. But trail it. Only after you're making clear-cut spots in new areas, in price, in new ranges. Don't be the one to trail it too early. Wait for the new range. Wait for it to form. Use that as invalidation. Only play that side. Or if you really, really, really want to, take your purge range retracements. That's fine. But you need to understand that they're retracements and not reversals.